Welcome. In today's video, we're going to take a personality test to confirm if I am really an ISFJT or not. And why is that? Because I started taking the personality test when I was 16 and 17. And the results that I had were always ISFJT. And during that 9 months period of when I was 17, I took the personality test more than once. And so it's not always ISFJT, but I had INFP once or twice, I think, if I can remember the personality type. So today I am here to confirm it once and for all. Why am I doing this, Chloe? Like I said, I want to confirm it if I'm still an ISFJT or if I changed, like if my personality changed. Because I feel like as long as we're alive, we're continuing to learn and grow and develop. So I don't know. It's just a fun way. I'm just interested in learning who I am, because I feel like if you know who you are, you know how to manage your life. You know how to communicate with others. You know how to build relationship with others. It's just a fun way to know who you are. And let's get started. I don't know if I introduced myself already. That's how forgetful I have become. But yes, hello, my name is Chloe and welcome to Jenica. So now let's get started with the video, shall we? Beside my hair being so frizzy and unkept, can you see there's any difference? I colored my hair, so this is gonna be my only video, I think, of me like having brown hair or dyed hair, because the next time I'll be dyeing my hair is when my hair is longer now. So yeah, okay, let's start now. So the first test that I'm gonna be taking is the 16personalities.com. I'll be including the link in the description box below if you also want to try it out. Okay, so you regularly make new friends. Disagree. I don't know if I should I guess this one. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. Agree. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. Just that. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. Agree. Yes. I don't know. I just am not really used to not having a backup plan to a backup plan. I don't know why. And that's interesting to know why. So I don't know how to find the answer for that. But yeah. Moving on, you usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. That's a disagree. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people. Yes. Wait, do I even have to explain myself for this? Like at social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to people. Yes, I do. Like I mostly prefer to stick to people that I'm most comfortable with, or like I'm already very close with, because I'm not really good at starting new conversations. And though a part of me really wants to go beyond my comfort zone, it's just hard. I am a talkative person. I'm hands down a talkative person. But when it comes to meeting new people and building new relationships with people and trying to really talk to people that I do not know, I'm really just shy, and it's hard for me to think of a conversation. It's difficult for me to start a conversation, think of a topic or a subject that we can talk about. So, oh wait, why did I press disagree? No, it's a oh sorry, it's supposed to be a disagree. Oh wait, what? Let me read the instruction again. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself. Yes, agree. So my first answer was correct. What's wrong with me right now? Anyway, let's move on. So, you prefer to completely finish one project before starting another? I think, yeah, I agree. Like the smallest one, because that I'm still unsure of there, because there are times where when I'm under a lot of pressure, or when I'm not thinking clearly, I would end up like trying to multitask, because like although I know that multitasking is not that 100% effective for me, I still do it. So that's why it's like a little, like a small green agree, because if I'm not stressed, yes, I prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. You're very sentimental. Am I? Am I sentimental? I guess I would say neutral. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Agree. I'm just inconsistent. I love the idea of organizing and being, what do you call this? Like, prepared and organized. But the problem with me is that I'm lazy. So lazy. Back then, when I was like before senior high school, I was very consistent. Like, I love the idea of organizing my time, creating, time blockings, list of goals and what to do. But right now, I guess because of like mentally, it's challenging me so much. Like, because of the academics, that it's stressing me out with so much like responsibilities now. I became so lazy. Like, all my good habits that I was starting to build when I was in junior high school, like basically it's like it vanished. It wasn't that well developed, or it wasn't that strong to be considered as an actual habit. So yeah, now I'm trying my best to build better habits, although it's a daily, I'm just lazy, and that's annoying. Anyway, moving on. So even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities. Disagree. Disagree. It's just like overthinking. Because back then I used to do that, but I guess as I grow older, I feel like I shouldn't overthink that small mistake. Actually, you know what? Let's pick this one, because see, I'm overthinking again. Okay, go back to that question. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. I guess I'll pick this middle one, because that's my honest answer. So, you feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting? Disagree. Like I said earlier, I'm not really good at starting conversations, and I don't know how to. Sometimes, kinakapalan ko na lang mukha ko. But still, I still don't feel uncomfortable. But I need to break that, because I need to communicate with people. You know? Anywho. So, you are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative works. I disagree. Like this one. I mean, actually in the middle, because it depends. You are not too interested in discussing various... I actually disagree with this one, because, I don't know, it's kind of interesting, because various interpretations and analysis of creative works, because we all perceive, each of us perceive, a single creative work differently. So, yeah, I guess you could say, this one, or this one. I don't know, like this one or this one? This one or this one? I guess it's like the middle, so yeah. Okay. You're more inclined to follow your head than your heart. I guess in the middle. Because that's in the middle. Always in the middle. I think that was my answer back then, but I'm not sure. We'll see. But I feel like my answer would be in the middle, because because my parents would always tell me, use your head, not your heart. Especially my mother. So yeah, because I think I'm a very emotional person. I don't know. But I feel like I use my heart most of the time, which is not really good in certain situations. So I have to really use common sense
first. before I use my heart. But so I think in the middle, because as much as I can, I want to use both in handling certain situations. But yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm sure. I'm having second thoughts because there are times where I feel like yes and a no. So middle is good stuff. Okay, middle is enough. So you usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of. Yeah, lately I want to do this, but on most days, no. So yeah, just that. Are you sure, Chloe? Are you sure?
So you rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people. I guess my answer would be in the middle, because that I'm not sure if I care about whether or not I make a good impression on people I meet. I mean on certain people, like for example, like if I like this person, like if I had a crush on this guy, of course I want to make a good impression on that person. Do you enjoy participating in group activities? Okay, let me explain to you. I know, like, I don't know if if any of my friends or like my classmates would like watch this video. I don't even know if they like do that, but there are times where I want to be alone, and there are times where I enjoy being in group activities. So that's why it's in the middle.
A few moments later.
INFJT! I changed! Oh my goodness. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I am not an ISFJT anymore. I am an IN right now. As an 18-year-old, my personality type is an INFJT. So what does it stand for? So advocates are quite visionaries, often serving as inspiring and tireless idealists. I would say I am an idealist.
I'll end the video here because I know you all are bored with me talking and will most likely ignore or cancel this video, wink wink. Also, I am still having second thoughts whether or not I should make a part 2 of this, or I'll just make a podcast episode about it. Wait, a what? A podcast, you say? Yes, a podcast. Surprise. I've always wanted to have a podcast because I always like to talk and chat my merry way into anything and everything. So if you want to know more about my upcoming podcast and also receive updates from my channel every time I upload new videos, subscribe to my channel and of course turn the notifications on. You will also follow me on my social media accounts linked on the description box below. I love you, bye bye you woo.